Okay, so let's continue.
Well, it's all good and well to have a philosophy of language like that. It was only when I discovered the work of Sir Roger Penrose and his understanding of the wave function collapse that and quantum and reality it cannot be pinpointed to any one position other than when it is observed. And the issue of observation is interesting for physicists. They don't know what observation is, and in Sir Roger Penrose's collaboration with Stuart Hameroff, who is a scientist of microtubules and how microtubules, which are the blueprint for cell reproduction, that they function using quantum energy fluctuations. The same quantum energy that Sir Roger Penrose is talking about. They work together to develop a theory of consciousness. Adding to that theory, I'm beginning to wonder if the wave function collapse is not, as they say, it is defined by consciousness. And I'm saying that because language observes is a technique, a very complex technique of observation of reality and defining it, that this may not serve as a wave function collapse, and therefore language is a form of scaffolding for the collapse of the wave form, and therefore through language reality can trickle down into it can form. So to repeat it in other words, it is important for the physicist for reality to take place, for there to be a wave function collapse. And that wave function collapse, it's not really known what that is. And some people are saying that consciousness may be the very moment that there's a collapse. Consciousness becomes aware of the collapse. It takes place, and many theories of consciousness create a stream of consciousness and therefore awareness. And this seems to be, according to these scholars, at the very basis, this communication, at the very basis of cell reproduction, almost like an energy imprint, or as the quantum energy moves throughout these microtubules. They're almost like tentacles, almost like hairs, which register, almost like fibers, which are able to pick up micro energies, and they take up these micro energies and then imprint it, almost like a photograph. This is they say this is at the source of photosynthesis, or it is related to photosynthesis, but it is photosynthesis of the cell. It is just like the plant has photosynthesis. The body is doing a form of photosynthesis, taking this energy and turning it into something else. But in this case, the frequencies of consciousness. And what I'm saying through language is that it is hard for this consciousness to take any form, but language gives it a structure. And then once you have a word for something, then you can give it a sentence, and then you can make it laws, and then you can create rules of behavior. So this organism all of a sudden is creating space, or even infinite space, for this energy, which is coming, which is coming across the entire universe, which is being picked up by microtubules and is being constructed into worlds via language and imagination and plans. And so this philosophy of language seems to tie in with the very structure and the scaffolding of the physical universe. I'd be curious to know what the response of such scholars would be to such an idea that language can play such a cascading role in multiple and infinite universe theory.